Yeah, adblock has been known to break with Twitch, though. Twitch is probably putting a lot of effort into breaking it, right? Because obviously adblock like kind of goes into the idea of supporting the content creators you're watching, right? Because it kind of hurts them a little bit. I don't know if it hurts them, actually. I don't know if Twitch... I mean, it hurts the space for sure. It's kind of... I understand the sentiment, though. I used to have adblock, and then I started doing content, and then I completely uninstalled it. Because it's just, you know, you consume so much content for free, right? It's like the free way of allowing these people to keep doing what they're doing, you know? For a lot of them. Oh, shit. I wonder if I could have saved her. She got executed. I wonder if I could have saved her. Dude, I love the slow that this applies and the damage that it gives to my warrior, to all my skeletons. I can't wait to have range skelly though, like skeletal mages. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get like mostly an army of mages with like a couple of defender in the front. Hopefully they can like hold threat and then tank damage, and then while the mages are just like demolishing everything. That would be dope as fuck. Yeah, it's usually not too bad. Since I only have to run them like every couple of hours, like only every hour. It's usually pretty chill. Not too bad. It's 3 minutes per hour. One thing that I wish they would do is like the thing that says like, you know, like kill all enemy to kill the boss or whatever. Like I really wish that would be like 90% of mob, not like 100%. A lot of people have already talked about this though, I'm pretty sure. There we go. My queue is really, really short, but I logged in very early, and then I'm gonna keep praying that everything goes well. Oh, tower key. There we go. Necro is feeling really, really good right now. Feeling extremely good. Oh, we just got Defender. Durable Shield Bearer with 15% increased life. Every 8 seconds, your Defender negate the next instance of direct damage you would take. Holy shit. Increase the amount of Thorn that your Defender inherit from you. Oh! What happens if I do this? I'm just summoning a bunch of them now? I can't have a mix of them, though. Is what I'm hearing. Right? Every 8 seconds, your skeletal neglect the next instance of damage. Oh, okay, so they can become, like, kind of tanky. I thought I was going to be able to... Didn't they talk about being able to customize, like, how much of each you have? Yeah, I swear I remember them saying that we could, like... Because obviously these are going to do less damage, but they're going to be able to negate damage from me, which is nice. I can summon a wolf pet? That's what I've been wanting to know about Druid. Reaper or where it's at, 100%. Yeah, Reaper is probably going to be the play. But this gives you, like... I wish you could customize the army. Like, have a couple of skirmishers, a couple of defenders, maybe. I don't know. Maybe there's a way to do it. I swear to God, that's what it was supposed to be. Yeah, I want to play. Can you make a summon druid? Is that a thing? Or is that not really a thing? Yeah?
I lack the required essence.
So yeah, these guys are probably doing less damage than the... I wonder how much less damage we're doing here. Oh, they do 30% less. Yeah, I think skirmishers are better right now for sure. Until you get reapers. What do reapers do? We don't know. The 30% damage is just too good. Minion attack speed. Oh, there's minion affixes. What? Minion attack speed. Holy shit, that's actually dope. Can they only spawn on shield though? Because it's like, is it only like a shield thing because it's like a necromancer item? Or can it be on any piece of gear? That's the question, I guess. You can make a Thorn army, though. That sounds dope, man. You can technically make a build with Thorn, and then you can give Thorn to your defender. That sounds really cool. We're gonna have to try this shit. So you could be like a full tanky Necro with as much Thorn as you want, as you can, and then your defender could inherit a little bit of it. Or play without minion. You can sacrifice them as well and get more damage for your... But I'm a big fan of minion, man. It's always been one of my favorite playstyle. So, definitely keeping the minion in there. Definitely keeping the minion. It's nice being able to not worry about, like, you know, getting hit or whatever. It's just really, really good. Yeah, minions are really, really good. They help with distracting enemies. I like that you can use corpse to like temporary buff your minion. It feels way better than the other like the attack mechanism they did in D3. I didn't like that at all. Like, the attack mechanism in D3 was so boring. I like when my minion attack whatever the fuck they want to attack. Like, I think that's part of the gameplay, right? Like, you like, they're kind of mindless a little bit. Like, but I like that I can increase their attack speed and heal them by consuming corpse. That's such an interesting mechanic. And I like that they baked it into the ability to spawn them, too. It's not like an extra keybind or whatever. It's really well done. Every time you consume this, it gives them, like, increased damage. And it heals them as well. Really, really good. It plays really, really well into it. They get healed for 10% of their health and shit. Got it. Man, I can't wait to try Druid as well. Fuck. This is gonna be the... It's gonna be the craziest beta ever. Oh, I forgot I can dodge too as a... I'm struggling to generate corpse though on single target right now to keep my army alive. There we go. All right. fine. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. It's definitely not easy to keep the army, like, alive. Cool, we got another power for Druid. Nice. All right. What do we do with Corpse Explosion? Become a darkness skill, and instead of exploding, release a miasma. I think I'm gonna go with that. That sounds fun as fuck, dude. But also, this one sounds fun. Damage and life bonus on Skelly Mastery. Fuck it. I'm going with miasma. I want to see what it looks like. Oh, dude, look at this shit. It's like a big pool of damage over time. Oh, I'm excited. Sorry, chat. I'm like just tingling. I know you're good, but this seems pretty easy. I mean, this is Act 1, right? It is supposed to be easy. I'm still at the Veteran 2 difficulty, which is not really that high. Also, I have extra stats right now because I've already completed this game. And I've found like multiple Altar of Lilith, which gives me additional stats, which makes this character stronger at level 1 than normally your character would be at. Also, Necromancer has always been kind of strong, you know, because it obviously is, you know, it has minion. It's always been like really, really good as a, you know. I'm on like medium difficulty right now. I can't really put it much higher until you get to higher level. And this is the start of the game. And on top of all of this, also, like I said, this is like, you know, yeah. Things are going to get more difficult. Don't worry about it. Things are going to get plenty more difficult. Altar of Lilith doesn't seem to char between characters, though. It does. The stats are account-wide. What you get for clicking the altar on the new character is just a reputation boost, so that you can boost this, right? So the more Paragon you earn, the more gold you unlock. The bottom part is account-wide. So the skill point, the potion charge, the max obols, those are all account-wide, right? But the top one is character specific. Clicking on the altar on a second time on a character gives you this, so you can get the bonus gold and shit. Hopefully that makes sense. But the stats that you get from them is account-wide, though. So, if you get some permanent stats, some of them will give you 2 strength, some of them will give you 2 intellect, some of them will give you 2 whatever. So the more altar you see, the more easy it's going to be to level alt. So that's actually a pretty cool way of doing it. I kind of like it. It's pretty badass. All right. Holy shit, let me get out. Yeah, I really... Oh! You gain increased armor for 4 seconds when you deal any form of damage. Oh, okay. First Lego, chat. Let's go. You cannot play Endgame, though. You're limited to Act 1. You're limited to level 25, which means that you cannot get anything else done. It's just meant to test like the early game. They want to keep everything. When's the first unique though? Apparently you can get one in the beta. Apparently there is one you can drop at low level, but I don't know if it's true. I've just heard rumors. I haven't tested it myself. I think unique are meant to be dropped like later on, or they're extremely rare. Well, I just got wrecked by Butcher in the first dungeon ever. Oh no, dude. Oh, fuck. I just lost 50 fucking shit. Okay. Let's go test something out real quick. Let me go back to the village. Let me go spend them and then come back and see if they're still there. Let me go back and see if it's still there. That would be kind of cool. I think it's persistent. So we'll test out the world persistency. I don't even know if that's a saying, but there we go. Let me go buy some gear. I'm going to roll some weapons, see if I can get something interesting down there. I need some gloves as well. Let me buy some keys as well, too. So we're going to buy like 2 Whispering Key, and then we're going to buy some weapon. Oh, do we go for 2-ended scythe? Or one-ended scythe? Questions. One-ender? Okay, let's go.
Oh, bad luck.
Oh!
Not much.
When blood lance hit an enemy that is already lance, it has to fire a blood lance at a nearby enemy. Holy shit.
That is too expensive.
Okay. I mean, we got that. Two life on kill, too. That's kind of insane. Okay, what is the ability? When blood lance hit an enemy that is already lance, it has a 10% chance to fire a blood lance at a nearby enemy. That's pretty cool. What is blood lance? Blood lance. Throw a blood lance that lingers in an enemy for 3 seconds, dealing damage to the enemy and all other lanced enemy. Cool. Do we want to try some blood shit, chat? So instead of decompose, let's actually remove some of the points we got here. So let's try something else here. Let's go with the blood area here real quick. It doesn't have any minion based shit though. It doesn't have any minion advantage though. It sounds like a more caster heavy but I just want to test the legendary. I want to see what it looks like. I want to see what it looks like. All right, let's try this build. Let's try this build, chat. We got a new build. All right, where was my shit? It was down there, right? Let's see if it's still there. Hey, happy Friday, Long Hauler. What's up, man? How you doing, buddy? All right, we're going to test some new spells just because we got a new legendary, so I want to test it out. We're going to test a brand new legendary. Oh, they're gone. That would have been cool if it was still there. They're not on the ground anymore. They are rippery now. Let's play some serious video game. Necro so far has been really good. I haven't tested a lot of abilities yet, so we're kind of I'm kind of looking at that, trying to see if
anything breaks, the forge is hot.
Our next quest is going to be here, so we're going to put a path to it. There we go. I gotta upgrade my potion, man. This is atrocious. I think Alchemist. Yeah, let's go to the Alchemist real quick. The first potion is so garbage. You gotta... Oh, you can't. It's level 10. Fuck. Wait, how did I drop a legendary before level 10? I thought legendary could only drop at level 10. I'm only level 9.
Keep you.
I'm confused, I'll be honest. I thought you didn't drop any Lego until 10. I think I'm wrong, though. All right, how does that look? So we got the... Oh. I was wondering why my army wasn't following me. I was like, where's my skeletons? Shit. I don't know what's going on, but shit is being murdered. All right, let's go try to blood mist, dude. Nice. Ow. Okay. I'm spawning blood orb, which actually heals me. That's pretty nice. Seems very tanky compared to dude, the blood necro looks nice. Not a big fan of blood mist though. I think I'll go back to corpse explosion. Or even more minion damage, honestly. There we go. I mean, it's kind of useless right now because I'm really, really strong. Like, it's a really good defensive, right? But right now I'm so strong and my minions are so powerful that, like, I don't really need that defensive layer. It consumes corpse? Oh, wait, what? Oh, it creates corpse. Oh, it's a power aspect, really? Dude, that bear is... Do we have access to it in the beta alteration? Nice. There we go. Cool. Next level, I get the curse. Curse the target area. Enemy inflicted by the Iron Maiden take damage each time they deal direct damage. Curse the targeted area. Enemy inflicted by the Cripify are slowed and deal 20% less damage. Oh, wow. You can pick Skelly Mastery at every single one of these nodes if you want. That's kind of insane. So, like, starting from here, you can pick 45% damage increase to minion and life. And then you have another one of it right here. Holy shit. Yeah, but you can have both mages and, right? Pretty sure you can have both mage and, right? They're not like... You can have both because Book of the Dead separates them between a skeletal warrior here. Oh, is mage replacing the warrior so you can't have warrior and mages? Is that what I'm hearing? You have both? Okay. I kind of want to look at the possible power available in the codex. Show class only. Bomb Prison, Blood Surge, damaging an elite, your critical strike with bone, distant enemy. Let's do offense. No. Critical strike from have a 10% chance upon a spool of blight under the target that deals bonus damage. You gain armor, basic skill, grant damage. While at full orb, blood orb, grant distance. Attacking enemy with basic skill. Okay. Decompose spawns a corpse. After decompose spawns a corpse, gain 10 essence. You gain 3 maximum essence per active minion. Deal damage for each chicken you stand. Critical strike, gain movement speed. And while Army of the Dead is active, your minion gain a 70% attack speed and take... Oh, fuck. Wow. You deal increased shadow damage to enemy afflicted by both Decrepify and Iron Maiden. Your golem has a 10% chance to reduce its active cooldown by 2 seconds and a 5% chance to spawn a corpse each time it damages an enemy. That's crazy good. You deal 50% increased damage for 6 seconds after the Shadow Blight key passive damage an enemy 10 times. When you hit a crowd control enemy, okay, Blood Lens, deal increased damage to its primary target and per lens enemy. Gain 10% increased critical strike when you cast Corpse Tendril. Sacrifice bonus or increase. Thorn. Skeleton gain increased damage while alive. Up to 20% after 10 seconds. Oh, shit. Blood Orb, reduce your ultimate cooldown. Oh! There's no corpse explosion. That kind of sucks. I want to go do the side quest first. Main stats for Druid? Yeah, I guess it depends what spec you go, right? Blue Goblin. Go and get fucked. Oh shit. Bone Prison spawn a pull of blight that deals 50% bonus damage over 6 seconds. Holy shit. Hello? No Land of the Dead Corpse Explosion Extravaganza. Yeah, I don't want that, but what I wanted was... I mean, I think it's just not in the game, but Alteration was telling me that there was a power where, like, Blood Mist was consuming corpse automatically for Corpse Explosion or some shit like that. I'm assuming it's just not in the game, or maybe? I don't know. I don't want, like... Land of the Dead was so boring, I never want that to be a thing again. Oh, it's a unique... Oh, so it's not a... Oh, okay. It's a drop, not a dungeon one. Wait, I'm pretty sure all the dungeon legendaries are... Every legendary in the game is from a dungeon as well. Pretty sure. Except uniques, obviously. Alright. Except uniques, obviously. Uniques are not extractable. But I'm pretty sure every single Lego that drops in the game is extractable and therefore is also from a dungeon. I'm pretty sure, right? Or is there some unique legendaries that are not from dungeons as well? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all dungeon. Go do some side quests here. No! Fuck. Everything was going so well. Oh no, you waited an hour to get into the game and then you timed out again? Hope it doesn't happen. He's a random spawn in any dungeon, yeah. You can literally do a dungeon or whatever and he randomly spawns and just like murder your face. Alright, we're back. Let's knock on wood. Everything is fine, hopefully.
I see. So our young brother failed in his pilgrimage to the monastery. A shame.
What happens when you click
No
start
worse
game?
than any of us have earned, is it?
Yeah, if you don't kill him, he disappears, right? So he doesn't like stay there and like fucks you over and over and over again, right?
Pyre. Our sinful bodies deserve no better.
He just attempts to kill you once,
Yes.
and then he kind of leaves a little bit.
Darkness is all around us, threatening to close in at any moment. It is our struggle to keep it at bay.
Yeah, so if you have that
just
error, it means that you're
barely.
technically disconnected.
Back when
It
the
kind of
knights
sucks. It means that you
penitents
need to get back in
patrolled
queue.
these
So for
woods.
example, the first
They
time
would
I got
construct
disconnected from the
great
game,
sanctified
it puts me back on the
braziers to
character
ward
page.
off evil.
And then when that happens, you're technically disconnected from the game. So when you try to create a character, start a game, it gives you the error. And it means that you're no longer connected. So you have to redo the queue. It really fucking sucks. I know.
There is
That's what happened to me a minute ago. I got DC'd. I got back to my character selection screen. I had to literally Alt F4 or exit Diablo, rejoin again, redo the queue.
But were attacked by bandits. The hunters think Perithan set them up. That cannot be right. He is not very devout, but he wouldn't do something like that. I want to look for him, but the woods are dangerous. Could I perhaps...
The
hire
queue
his
this time
bodyguard?
was 50-something minute. It took
Yes.
about 50-something minute to get in, so...
Thank you. Before we leave, we should ask around town. Maybe he came back on his own.
Today's going to be rough. We're going to have to be patient, chat. We're really going to have to be patient. Today is going to be rough, and it's going to be even rougher than last week, right? There's a million people right now trying to log in, so...
Perithan does his very best to
You might
avoid
have to come back a little bit tonight, or try to come back a little bit
I should hope he's
tomorrow.
somewhere praying for his own salvation. We gave up long ago.
That troublemaker? No. But let me know if you find him. I have some questions.
So, I got a blood legendary, but I don't really want to play with blood, though. I kind of want to... I'm going to be honest. I kind of want to play with my other build, even though it... I'll play with it for a little bit, I guess. I could try some Bone Splitter as well. I could try some other shit, but... Blood Nova one sounds cool. This, I mean, I got a Lego, but it doesn't even sound that great, too, for it. So it's like, whatever, you know. I could literally go back to the first play style that I had and just have fun with that one, honestly. Instead of, like, forcing to play with something. I'll figure it out later, though, for sure. Because I got a really, really cool idea. Because all of this venue, like, increase a lot of your minion damage, which is kind of dope. Alright, there we go. I like that the other spell type increase minion damage. You know? It's the only one that does, too, so...
You're kind, but it's nothing that won't heal. I was a fool.
Yeah, bone is
trying to
okay,
get
but it's not a
the
minion
old lights
build. Like,
watch
blood and
outpost.
bone aren't meant
Place
for
is
minion that
overrun
much.
with fiends.
I think blight is meant to be paired with minion most. Because a lot of it is about generating
Mother
corpse and
Soliana
also
was stationed there. However, the church
buffing your
keeps
minion
everything
damage.
but its
Almost every
weapons in the
blight
light.
ability has
There
a
must be something left
minion
behind
damage
at
buff
the
related
outpost
to it,
by
right?
Knight's Penitent.
Don't worry, I'll look into it.
I'm starting to wonder if I should skip dialogue. It's got to be different than my first... I'm talking over it anyway. It's like...
Why? To finally arrest the menace? He went out with those heathen merchants a while back. I haven't seen him since.
Light. I was hoping. The merchants were ambushed at a camp just before the pass. We should search there.
Okay. Yeah, I would normally skip over everything I've already heard. It's just I was doing it in a video sense purposes because we listened to all of the... I did listen to every single one of them for Barb, Rogue, and Sork, right? So I wanted to be consistent across my playthroughs in time, I guess.
By the light. This is horrible. Do you see any clues? I didn't want to believe it, but I've seen those scars before.
Is Diablo 4 going to be cross-play? It will. It will. It is. You can play... I'm pretty sure you can play with people from any platform.
I have to find him. I have to bring my brother to justice.
Silver ore.
He's gone too far this time. He has strayed so far from the light.
Dude, corpse explosion is so good.
This must be it.
There you go.
Let's go. I'm ready.
Corpse explosion is the best 2-point wonder. The radius buff is nice. Yeah. I wonder about the other one though, like the one where it turns the damage into you know, more shadow.
I can overlook
It's probably good if you want to go down that path, I guess.
Light, grant me the strength to bring your justice upon my own blood.
Yeah, if you go like full minion shadow damage, I'm assuming you're not going to be able to go both path, right? I mean, it's not like, you know, like I don't know, like I don't think you can go full minion and then also split up into the shadow damage part. I like that we have this blight thing though. It looks really cool. You could probably do a full build around this build. I like that you can create a lot of damage over time puddle. Pretty fucking dope. You press S, you'll have the raised skeleton back here, and then you drag it back to your bar. There you go.
I'm out of essence.
There you go, got the key. You've been in queue for 3 hours? What the hell? Yeah, the damage of corpse explosion is nice that it's like instant, but the damage over time perk sounds nice as well. But right now we got a curse. You deal increased damage to cursed enemy. Close enemy takes more damage from you, and you deal and deals less damage to you. You deal increased damage to distant enemy. Okay, but you have increased life and damage of skeletal mage. So I'm probably end up gonna putting point in here because I know I'm gonna be using skeletal mage. So, I don't think I'm going to be using Curse right now. We'll see. Decrepify is probably really good, though. Yeah, it's one of those things that... I know it sucks seeing somebody play and, like, being stuck in a queue, but... It's just one of those things that it's the first day of open beta, which is bound to be, like, the worst experience ever, right? But it's good that these things are happening now and not, like... in 2 months. You know?
I need more essence.
This is like like the expectation had to be low for this one, right? It's like the open beta. It's gonna be the worst one. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. Same thing will happen in 2 months too. I'm not that hopeful. This is what always happened with Blizz games on launch. Okay, let's make something clear though. This is what happens with every single major release that has an online world. Like, I don't like that we put Blizz name on there for like, it's, you know, like it's like Blizzard is one of the only company that releases scale games of this scale with this much. Like, it's, you know, I feel like it's not fair, right? Like, I feel like most other game that had open world online connection like this had the same issue, right? I mean, like there's barely no other game that came out like this that, you know, yeah, I don't think it's a Blizzard problem. If anything, Blizzard is really, really good at making those launch happen, especially when you remove all the time they've got in DDoS and shit like that, right? Like New World launch was really, really, really rough. Like literally every MMO out there, every online game, it's always the same thing, right? It's always gonna be difficult, right? It's just, that's just the nature of it, right? I'm not hopeful that everything is gonna be butter smooth. I just think that we have to be patient. It's gonna be bad maybe at launch for like a day or two. It's gonna be really, really bad. In beta, it's bad for the day one. You know, like it's usually not even like a money problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of the issue that we're experiencing with these kind of shit is not even, I mean, technically everything could be resolved with money, but you know, like, the problem is people seem to think that because it's like a massive company that they have infinite budget, but that's not really how that works, right? Like, every company, every game development, every project has a limited budget, right? While the company like Blizzard has a lot of money, they're not necessarily going to put all that money into Diablo. That would be extremely risky. So they have to budget it, right? So they have a limited budget, they apply it to the game, and then with the resources they have, they do the best that they can, right? Same thing with New World and Amazon. They have, while Amazon owns a lot of money, the gaming studio doesn't necessarily have millions and millions of dollars in budget to make New World work, right? So yeah, we have to be patient a little bit. Some launch are going to be worse than others. Hopefully this one is better than Diablo 3. That would already be a massive step up. But if this is anything like Shadowland, Dragonflight, honestly, those launch have been pretty good for like 90% of people. Outside of like servers that were getting DDoS and absolutely fucked.
Thank you for
like,
your help.
you know, like most of the, even like everything Legion forward has been pretty good outside of like massive DDoS issues. Classic server is not really a good example because it's an old, very old infrastructure that was redone. And on top of it, they never expected Classic to be that popular, which, to be fair, I did not expect it to be that popular either. I didn't think it was gonna. I think now their expectation of how popular Diablo 3 is gonna be, Diablo 4, is a lot more reasonable than what Classic could have ever been, right? I mean, I don't think anybody expected Classic WoW to do as well as it did. I don't think anybody expected that. I think Blizzard got caught by that one, you know? But, I think they got caught by that one for sure, 100%, right? This one, I think they pretty much know what's coming up. They know what's coming up. They 1000% know what's coming up, which is why they added an incentive to make people play beta, because they're trying to have shit hit the fan as hard as possible. They want this beta to crash because then they're gonna know where the failure point are. Because usually it's not like server not able to handle the load. It's usually gonna be like a piece of code of one thing somewhere that creates like a leak. And then that's the difficult part, right? It's not like, oh, just buy bigger server. That's not really how that works. It's going to be like, for example, like a small part in the code that whenever you generate a new zone, it does a request to the server. And then when too many of them happen at the same time, that's when a crash happens, right? That's what they're trying to figure out right now, right? That's what, I mean, I'm not saying that's what's causing it, but that's what beta's for right now. They're trying to see if there's any quests that are problematic, that are creating like server issues, maybe like when too many things happen at once on the server all at the same time, people get DC'd.
The light shines through you, Wanderer.
You know, that's what they're trying to figure out. So hopefully it's just gonna get better, right? That's all we can do. We can just stay hopeful, pretty much, right? And just hope that they just keep improving and making thing a little bit more stable. And I'm pretty hopeful, honestly.
You can take what's left.
I'm already prepared mentally that your maximum number of skeletal mages increased by 2. Bro, I've seen somebody link this on Twitter. I want it so... I don't even have skeletal mage yet. So yeah, it is it is what it is, pretty much. You need to change your name to Preach because you're spitting fact right now. I mean, it is what it is, right? Like, I'm expecting beta to crash. I'm also expecting live server to crash when it comes. Like, it's going to be tough to play for 1 or 2 days. It's going to stabilize after. It kind of sucks because there's a massive buildup of excitement that comes along with it, right? And, you know, like, you're obviously really excited to play now. Like, even now, when we're aware that it's a beta, it's still painful to not be able to play, right? We're getting frustrated at it. Even when it's normal, it should be expected that shit actually goes wrong, you know? But, yeah. Okay. Yeah. There we go. I can't wait to see what the mages look like, man. What is it, 15? Shit. Kind of far from now. Yeah, Necro quest should be available. Barbarian and Druid have to go in Act 2 zone to complete it, which is why they're not able to complete it.
I'm low on essence.
Barb fed a little bit under power, but it's not only that, right? Barbarian has the most potential for scaling of any class because of the amount of weapon you can equip, right? So you didn't have all the good Legos. You didn't... Like, once you're able to get all the good Legos and get all the good weapon and you get your quest as well to unlock, like, your full potential, I think Barb is going to scale really, really high. Oh, fuck! Shit!
I'm not ready yet.
He completely ignores the minion.
I need more time.
He completely ignores the minion.
I'm low on essence.
Shit. Yeah, I'm dead, dude. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Holy shit. He doesn't care about the skeletons.
I'm out of potions.
I'm out of potion. This is... Better in murdering. I think it would have been. I think it would have been a lot easier if he was attacking my minion. I think it would have been a lot easier. Because if he attacks my minion, I can generate corpse with decompose and then summon more minion and just like have the loop of this happening, right? Which you can't do if he follows you. You literally cannot do if he follows you. Like my build is like made also to be like kind of static. I can't kite much, you know, like
I need more essence.
I think if I had like the defender, I could have maybe survived the butcher and did more damage. Or if I had skeletal mage or something, I don't know. But yeah, my current build was not really good for... I would have needed to be able to like, you know. Are you from Quebec, by the way? Yes, I am. Well, we got murdered by the butcher on this guy. We killed him with the barbarian though, but
We received the order.
wasn't able to do it with this
Company
one.
has been called away on a mission for the light.
I don't know if the butcher spawns when you're in hardcore.
Called to serve.
I don't know if it does.
We will
I hope it doesn't. If it does, I think you can literally like TP out.
given everything.
I think he does. Holy shit, it's gonna be rough.
We give up our lives as well.
Nice. Got a lot of people from Canada. I was waiting. Butcher was waiting for you to get on Necro. Yeah, I think it's possible to do it on Necro. I just feel like I don't really have a lot of tools right now, and my build is not really made for a butcher kill for sure. Like I have a channeling spell as my #1 spell. If I was using blood skills, I think I would have been okay, most likely. If I was using oh, we just got Reapers. Nice. Wield a powerful scythe that has a special wind-up attack, deals heavy damage. Reaper attack against enemy. Reduce the cooldown of their powerful wind-up attack by 2 seconds. Reaper have a chance to carve out flesh. Oh. Reaper attack. Reaper have a chance to carve out flesh, forming a corpse. Yeah, I think that Blood Surge is like really, really strong, right? I think like Blood Surge is really, really strong because it gives you Blood Orb. I think if I was Blood, I think I would have been able to kill it. The Decompose build doesn't work really well with like survivability like that, that's for sure. Sadly, if you're getting the code when you're trying to log in, you have to quit the game and, you know. So these Reaper now have AoE. I'm assuming they do also more baseline damage. Do they do more? Oh, I guess they do less single target, but a lot more AoE, right? Well, I just had the Butcher spawn on me for the first time in beta. I was lucky because it happened as I just hit an immunity pillar. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, if you get a good pillar at the same time, you're pretty much good to go. The key. Druid is fun. Are you enjoying it, Ellie? How many of you are playing, let me know if you're playing Necro or Druid in chat. Actually, can we start a poll for that instead of, what class is everybody playing instead of the pin message? Let's put a poll up. If one of the mods wanna do it, we can do a poll, see which one you guys are playing right now.
From anyone's mind. It's easy to talk to her about those I left for the call of the light. She had to leave her family too.
That'll be cool. I want to know what everybody's playing. A lot of Necro, a lot of Druid though. It seems to be pretty split. I'm curious to see how many people are playing the old class because they didn't get to play them on the first beta too. Can't access the game right now. I feel like Blood Orb, man, would be so good for just our general survivability, but it doesn't have a good use with minion, though. Bone Lens is very satisfying. Really, is it?
I lack the required essence.
Yeah. Holy smokes. You just got a Lego? Yeah, there's a lot of Lego drop. They increase a little bit the drop from what I understand. There we go. Necro feels really, really great right now. I can't wait to get a little bit more minion, though, because right now, like, I'm definitely taking a fucking beating. When I get Skelly Mage and Golem, I think it's going to be a lot cooler, for sure. I'm not sure about how I feel about the Reaper. Oh my god, I keep stepping in traps. I feel like I didn't notice most of the trap the first time I, You're also stepping on all the trap. Oh shit, we got a goblin.
I'm out of essence.
Okay. Kind of tough as a necromancer right now to kill, like, the loot goblin. +1 rank on corpse tendril. Oh, shit. Just got a new ability for free. Ew! Did you guys see that? Yeah, the blight build is, like, definitely struggling. But it's just... It just makes your minion do so much more damage, though. Like, if I wanted to build full minion, you know, like... Oh my god, corpse tendril is so OP, dude. It, like, does an AoE grip from a corpse. It spawns, like, a shit ton of tendril. And then all the minion... Zoop, they get pulled into the middle and they get stunned. It's so cool. And then you just like, oh, you shit. That is such a cool ability. Oh shit, I have the book down there, I forgot. That is really, really cool, man. That is such a cool combination.
To leave with me. I told her that her son would rather grow up with
Max level is 25 with the open beta. It's the same thing as last week, pretty much.
Wasteland.
All right, wolf time.
So Liana said to run would be to abandon the light and a better world for her son. She's right.
He is absolutely demolishing my Skelly, but it's fine. Oh, dude. The healing doesn't seem to do much, man. I'm like spamming it and it's like not really healing anything, to be honest. He's still dead though. It was like super easy. Reap is meh. Yeah, it's like they do really well against AoE, but they don't really do well against they do carve corpse though, which is kind of insane. They do give me corpse though every time they attack, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, if you have to summon one, it doesn't heal. All right, let's get out of here. Thank you so much, Erickson, for the 29. Appreciate you a lot. Thank you so much for the continued support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are you going to put these on YouTube like you did the other class? Yes. So all of my playthrough for Necromancer and Druid are also going to be on YouTube, which is going to give you guys the full 5 class Act 1 entire gameplay for all of the classes. So this one is going to be put on YouTube as well. The Druid, there's the Barb, the Rogue, and the Sork as well if you guys want to go watch that. It's all going to be available. Garbage, thank you so much for the 5 gifted, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is very, very, very nice of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the support, my friend. Holy moly. The hype for Diablo 4 has been crazy, man.
So my mother was
The hype for D4 has been crazy. Everybody's so excited.
The same choice if she saw what the world has become. Thank you for bringing
Jeff
this
TV,
to me.
congrats on the Luxbox, my friend. So yeah, I'm gonna upload all of the playthroughs. I will be uploading all of the playthroughs on YouTube, just like I did with the other classes, just to keep things consistent.
Father bless.
It's kind of nice. Like, some
do you
people
need?
don't have time to play the beta, or they barely had time to play one class. They want to see, like, what it kind of looks like. There's obviously, like, a million video like this already on YouTube, but, I mean, why not? It gives you an opportunity to see if you've missed my reaction, or you just want to look at gameplay in general. It's always really nice to have. I kind of want to try, what else could we try here? You know what? Until we get our full minion. Oh my goodness, Erickson. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, my good friend. Thank you for keeping the sub train, or the hype train, sorry, active. Very nice of you. That is very, very, very nice of you. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing Blight until I get my full army, and then we'll test it out a little bit more once we get, like, the skeletal mage. And then if it still feels like I'm, you know, like I could use a little bit more, then we'll, you know, we'll figure it out, you know? We'll figure out the adjustment. Dude, Corpse Tendril is so good. Holy fuck. We like trains? I love trains, my friend. Thank you so much for that. Always nice to see all the excitement and the hype and the love being shared around games that I'm excited about, you know? And I share that love with you guys back with giveaways and all that shit. It's kind of cool. I like it. I like the vibe that we create around these special games. All right. I love the tendril, man. It's so cool. Happy Necromancer Day. We should have an official day for, dude. Corpse Tendril plus Corpse Explosion just goes so well together. I wish there was something that would regen HP every time your Skelly do damage. That would be dope as well. I love this build. Oh, it's so good.
I'm low on essence.
There you go. Fantastic. Yep, Druid is out this weekend as well. So we're doing Necromancer today. Druid tomorrow, and then Sunday we just play whatever we feel like doing, which is probably going to be me pushing Necromancer to its limit. Not necessarily to its limit, but like, you know, trying out builds and shit. Trying out builds, farming some Lego, seeing what the class is capable of, if I can do like full minion build and shit.
I provide a steady supply of, shall we say, specimens.
Thank you, Jess. I
for the
appreciate that.
collection nearby.
Thank you, Jesse.
However, their desire for knowledge
Glad you
has
enjoy the
become
gameplay,
more
man.
dangerous to satisfy. I require
Glad you
a
enjoyed the
host
gameplay,
of
my good friend.
intact ghoul hearts from the surrounding area. There's something special about the ravenous dead nearby. They can reanimate with only a few drops of blood. I'd venture
Strongest
out
class
and
in your opinion?
retrieve these myself, but
Necro's really
I'm
strong
not
right now, but
accustomed to
Sork
dealing
was really
with
strong as
before
well.
dead.
Apparently Druid
Your
fucking kicks
discretion is
ass.
appreciated,
Everything can be
of
good,
course.
honestly.
And
Barb
I
is
will be
struggling right now,
rewarded.
but I think it's because it's still early game. I think Barb is gonna get a lot stronger when it gets more weapon, when it gets its class perk and all that shit. I think it's gonna get a lot better. I think every class is gonna be able to scale well.
Prava sent me. I'm looking for Vigo.
I'm pretty sure every class can kill the Butcher.
Girl's been nagging us about a demon woman all week.
There's definitely classes that it's a lot easier on, like Sorceress is probably a joke. The build that I had last week for Sorceress could probably solo Butcher like super easily, right? Because I had infinite shield, infinite defensive. I don't even think the Butcher could go through my ice shield.
Take a chance, Wanderer.
Take a chance.
Not much, is it?
Take a chance, Wanderer. Sork is easiest for beginner. Necromancer as well is pretty easy for beginner right now. But again, it's all very relative to just what we have at this level, you know?
My husband, Theodore, left our home in the middle of the night. I heard him talking to someone, another woman.
Thank you so much for the hype train chat. That's a level
I went
3,
to
so
confront
30
them,
Lux bucks to
but they
everybody in
fled
chat.
towards a
Congrats, guys.
strange light in the forest. They have been gone all night. I think it's
Is that a
time
microphone in front of you, or are you just really happy?
forest
Are
is
you just really
dangerous.
happy to be playing
Would you
D4
accompany
Necromancer?
me?
Both. Is that a microphone that I'm feeling here? Man, I'm so fucking excited about this class. Holy shit. I don't know how I feel about Decrepify. Enemy hit. Why are some of my minions... Oh, if you're not attacking and, like, they don't fucking... I want to see something. Is there anything related to minion? Enemy hit while have a chance to stun. Enemy hit while afflicted with a critical have a chance to reduce your active cooldown by what? Enemy hit while... Enemies hit while afflicted by Decrepify have up to 15% chance to reduce your active cooldown. That's insane. When you or your minion hit an enemy with Decrepify below 10% life, they're instantly killed. Doesn't work on bosses. Iron Maiden. No longer cost essence, instead gain essence for each enemy curse. Heal for 5% of your maximum life when an enemy die while afflicted by Iron Maiden. That's pretty dope. When at least 3 enemy are afflicted by Iron Maiden, its damage is increased by 50%. I almost want to try to put some points in Boar and Iron Maiden. Just for the healing. 5% of my maximum health when an enemy dies? Because right now I don't have good healing. But I mean, that's going to get fixed. That's probably going to get fixed. Oh, Blood Orb also heals your minion for 50% of the amount. That's good. Oh my god, there's so many cool perks, man. Fuck. I'm absolutely in love with Necromancer. Holy shit. Everything about the build looks cool. It's so well thematic. Like, I love, like, the... It's either you go, like, minion, bone, blood, or, like, the shadow blight damage over time. It is so fucking nice. I like the cooldown reduction, though. That seems kind of OP, man. Let me try this shit real quick. I'm probably not going to be able to have too many abilities with Golem, though, so we'll have to be careful here. Oh, wow, the curse is pretty neat. I don't have a lot of cooldowns right now, though. It's kind of useless. Well, starting up the game now. See you all Monday. Are you worried the best Necro build would be no minion? Yeah, I'm definitely worried about that, but it all depends because this game doesn't have a leaderboard right now. So because it doesn't have a leaderboard, who gives a shit about what build is good? You know, like, sure, you could use the best build as long as every build is able to reasonably be able to do okay in the same difficulty. I'm kind of okay with that. But because there's no leaderboard right now, like obviously, like, what forced people to use build in Diablo 3 was the leaderboard, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? The leaderboard definitely made it so that you had, if you wanted to participate in that competitiveness, you had to use the best build, right? You just had to. You couldn't play. I mean, you could compete with your own build. Like, you could have your own, like, kind of, you know. You could check your rating against the people of the same build, but if you wanted to compete and do anything in that range, you kind of had to use the best build. In this case now, it's more like
more strangers in the camp.
Sure, I could, like, Bone could end up being the best build at higher level. But if Minion is able to do reasonably well, and I can still farm and do everything the same way, it's just a little bit less efficient, then I'm obviously going to play what I like the most. I'm not going to play what's the most efficient. Unless it's a massive... If it's a massive gap, right? And just, like, Bone is just obliterating everything, and Summon is struggling, then of course I'm going to play Bone, right? Like, I'm not stupid. But if the difference is, like, kind of, like, small to medium, and then, like, I can just, you know... Yeah.
You let my mother through, sir.
There's no real benefit in min-maxing your build at 25. Yeah, we're not talking at 25 though. We're talking about later. We're talking about, like, Endgame stuff. Yo, what's up, Crush? How you doing, buddy?
Maybe you can help me.
How you doing, Tenton? What's up, my good friend?
She did.
The horned woman is the demon Lilith.
I'm at the top of the Luxthos leaderboard with my hardcore lurk build. I like it, dude.
Taught me that name.
Let's go.
You speak of the daughter of hatred.
Did Frava mention me? She wasn't angry, was she?
There's more than your job at stake here.
This is the open beta.
Come on.
This is the open beta, my good friend.
Let's get this over with.
Struggling with some of my... Do Skeleton feels more like D2 or D3? A mix of the two, I would say. You no longer have to let them attack. You no longer target who they attack, like in D3. They attack whoever they want, but you can repress the spell to actually buff them and heal them. It's really well done. So, first of all, you need a corpse to summon Skeleton, so that's really, really good. It's no longer, like, Skeleton being generated out of thin air, like back in the days, right, with D3, which was kind of dumb. I didn't like that. Now you actually have to have a corpse, which probably allows them to make... I mean, like, corpses are very plentiful, depending on the build you're doing, obviously. But yeah, Skeleton have to be risen from corpse, and then if you reuse the skill and you have the max amount, it buffs them, right? It gives them a buff of damage, And it also heals them, right? So it's really, really cool. So you can keep spamming this and it just heals your skelly. It's really nice. You can also use like Corpse Explosion, Corpse Tendril out of Corpse. There's a lot of cool ability, which are really, really nice. Corpse Tendril is really fucking nice, dude. You press it and it will AoE grip everybody to the corpse. It is so fucking cool. It will AoE grip everything and stun everything. And it doesn't consume the corpse as well, which is kind of cool. You need a corpse, but it doesn't consume it. That's really nice. Holy shit, Denton.
We should go back. Round up the knights.
And leave my mother in Lilith's care for as long as that will take?
Oh, I didn't even see we had a vote. A poll up. Somebody sneaked in a poll. I didn't even see it. Shit. Yeah, I didn't see it at all. I didn't notice it at all. Because I asked about it earlier, but I think everybody was like busy or whatever, so I kind of just forgot about it. So because of that, I couldn't call it out, and I think a lot of people kind of didn't see it. I'm in love with how Necromancer play, man. It's really good. To heal your minion, you just repress the same summon ability, right? So if you have the max amount of minion out and you press the skeleton, it raises a skeletal priest of the corpse, and that priest will heal all of your minion by 10%, and it will buff their damage. How many can you have? It depends, right? So it's a little bit more complex in this game. You have a skeletal warrior, skeletal mage, and golem that are part of your Book of the Dead. Skeletal warrior, you can decide if you want skirmisher, defenders, or reaper. Reapers are really good at creating corpse and doing AoE damage. Skirmisher are really good at pure single target damage. They deal really, really high single target damage. And then defenders are good at tanking. So they're more tanky and they can actually absorb damage from you, and they also can benefit from Thorn, which means that you could make a army of tanky Thorn minion if you wanted. Or you can have Reapers, which do AoE damage, which is what I got, and also generate corpse, which is really cool. They generate corpse on attack, right? I think generating corpse on attack might be useful, though, more than anything else. Especially when it's time to fight bosses.
Hell if I know. Prava doesn't tell us anything. No one goes in.
Because you're really corpse starved when you fight bosses if you don't have, like, the right tools. Oh, you had to look at it. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, when I didn't see it, Gilbert. I'm sorry. We'll do another one later a little bit. We'll see. We'll try to time it better. Yeah, I've been lazy a little bit with the poll. Can you mix them? You cannot mix them. I thought you could, but you can't.
Over here.
Thank you, Gilbert. I appreciate it, though.
Squeeze through to the other side.
Wait, hold on.
At least now you know how to create the polls.
There she goes. Enemies approaching. Nowhere to go. Fight's coming to us this time.
I'm just gonna have to figure out how I get like HP sustain with this class right now. Because if you're not playing the corpse, if you're not playing like the corpse explosion build, not the corpse explosion, but the if you're not playing the blood explosion, you can't
quick thinking.
Sure.
Can't really heal too much right now. But I think there has to be other ways, right? Can I get a sub? Of course, my friend, of course. There we go, buddy. Congrats. Hopefully that works. Life on kill. Life on kill is really good, but then if you fight a boss, right? So, for example, like the Butcher earlier, I couldn't kill him because I didn't have any way to protect myself. I didn't have any shield. Didn't have any source of healing over time. I didn't have... If I was blood, I think we would have been okay. If I was blood, we would have been okay, but I wasn't. I was blight, which didn't give me much. I'm a little sad there's no corpse consumption. What do you mean by that? Apparently there is a unique that allows for automated kind of corpse consumption. I think with I believe somebody said a unique or some shit earlier.
Damn mine's caving in.
Do you know when leveling with someone, can you start at the very beginning together, or do you have to get through the starting zone first? I actually don't know. Yeah, with Blood Mist, I think, right? That's what you guys were saying?
I need more time.
Corpse explosion is so good. Yeah, I need a way to like gain life per hit or whatever. That would be dope. Dexterity, all stats. Yeah, that's really good, dude. A lot of good stats. I got it on download now. Let's go, my friend. I think Corpse Tendril has to be one of the coolest ability I've ever seen. It's literally like one of my favorite thing about Death Knight, which is AoE grip into a ranged corpse ability. That's so cool. It blends so well with Corpse Explosion too. Such a cool ability.